When we had first moved here, we originally lived in a tent. We didn't have the trailer at the time. We were still working on getting it, in the process of buying it. So we lived in a tent for about a little over 5 months, and that was an adventure, to say the least. I just have to point out, living in a tent for that long, I have to say, living in the country, I didn't think, everyone says peace and quiet, but the lie. It's super loud out here. All the animals, birds, the crickets, the cicadas, the owls, the turkeys, all the little rodents that come up to your tent in the middle of the night, wake you up, and you're wondering what in the world's outside your tent. Yeah, that wasn't the most fun, but we got used to it. We made it work. But during that time, one of our biggest struggles was actually doing laundry. It amazes me every time, without fail, when I put this stuff down, the wind picks up and just throws it everywhere. When we first started trying to figure out how to do laundry, we didn't have any power here. We didn't have any water. We have power now, but we still don't have running water. So we have to haul in all of our water. And so in the beginning, we were doing our laundry in buckets. It was pretty tedious. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely a process. We can do this without this bending. Sometimes these stakes don't want to play nice. No. I think this staple died. So when we were first researching and planning coming out here, we watched a lot of YouTube videos, and there was this one channel that me and Nissa really like, that we still watch, and they're Living Traditions Homestead. Encourage you guys to go check them out. But they swore up and down by this woven weave fabric from growersolutions.com, because it's woven, that it's a lot more durable, it's tough, and it also breathes because it's woven. And so we decided, you know what, we're going to try it out. This is a more high quality fabric than you would find just at your local box store. And so far we've been really, really impressed with the stuff. We have found that the biggest downsides to it, the only downsides that we can find, is anywhere where you put a hole in it, where you put the staples, or if you don't allow enough overhang. Like I put a foot of overlap. If you don't do enough, weeds will find their way into those places. So you got to kind of be on top of that. But other than that, like, we've had the stuff over there now for a little, this will actually be 2 solid years now, and there's no weeds that have grown through it, and it's still going strong. Now they do recommend, so we use these staples to put it in, and they do recommend, the more windy it is, the more staples, more frequent. We like to put at least one every foot or 2 feet, but to be honest, I actually forgot to order more of these. So for now, I'm just gonna get this down. I'll come back and I'll throw in a couple more staples. But kind of continuing on the story, we were going through tons of water, and that was a big struggle. Just going through that much water every time we had to do laundry. And we met some people after a couple months, and they were really kind to us. They live about 20 minutes away, and they said, hey, you know, come to our place, you can do your laundry, take showers, that kind of stuff. And it was really nice of them. We learned pretty quick, though, that for the amount of laundry that we have to do, that it would take us all day with their washer and dryer, because, you know, we're doing multiple loads a day, and their washer and dryer, I mean, a wash would be an hour, a dry would be an hour, and that was just, you know, we were spending way too long at their house. No. Okay. Smash. Smash you with the hammer. Same with that one. So as we, you know, did laundry at their place, at first people are always okay, they're really kind. And after a while, you know, your welcome gets worn out, and so you just decide the best thing to do is to give them back their space and find an alternative method. And I'm not one who likes to mooch. I like to be able to be independent and be able to do my own thing and not have to rely on people consistently, only when I really, really need to. Leave me alone, Sweat Bee. I'm busy. No, lighter. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Aha. Success. I gotta see if I can do this one-handed while keeping all of my fingers intact. Or I break the board. I didn't need that one anyways. This will be one of those fail videos, you know, like fail army or something. Stay on there. No! I knew it. Go on, laugh at me. I can take a joke. This ground is actually pretty hard. It's gonna be long if I have to keep doing this. No! Just take a wood board, they said. Just pound it with a hammer, they said. You'll go right in, they said. Lies. All lies. No! I gotta get a new board. Alright. I came prepared. We shall see. This one probably break on the first strike. Let's see. Yeah. I'm not chopping wood. Trying to pound this in. Oi. We. Yeah, I think we got a good board. I think I'm gonna speed this part up. Dang it. We'll call it a truce. Where was I in the story? Oh, yeah. So I decided to dry out the laundromat, and lo and behold, because there's like a lot of dryers there, I was able to get all my laundry done instead of all day, just in like an hour, which was really, really nice, especially since I've got other things to be doing. The problem is that over time, they start getting more and more expensive. I mean, I understand, you know, I've met the owner and I've had conversations with him a number of times, and I mean, he's trying to keep the place open, and so times the way that they are, he's increasing his prices, but it just made it harder. We're just at a point ourselves. We can't afford to keep spending $50 a month on laundry. Me and my wife had been looking for alternative, and we were thinking about putting up a full-blown clothesline, but then Amazon Prime Day came around, and this guy went on sale, and we decided to give it a try because it was like half off. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. That's I don't know if it's a good deal yet. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. This is the brand is called Brabantia. Yeah. That, I don't know if that's a good name for a clothesline. Brabantia. Ugh. Open. Oh. Ugh. It's like setting up a tent. Hey, look at this. Look at that. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Hey, what does this one do? Ugh. I don't know if that does anything. Oh, I think it's a tensioner. I think that tensions it. Yeah. So the reason I actually decided to go for this one is because my wife has a lot of, she knits, crochets. She has a bunch of sweaters and stuff that have to be hand washed, and she needs something to dry them on. And I thought that this would be fantastic. Got me some brownie points with the wife. Yeah. Right. Oh, dang it. All right. So, the moral of the story is we're trying to find ways to save money, and with it being summer and whatnot, we figured this would be just a good way to save a couple bucks. Maybe I should have put that out there so I can actually see it. That would have been a good idea. Man, look how simple that is. Actually, throwing them in a dryer and pushing a couple buttons is pretty easy too. It is warm. I don't know if I've mentioned that. If I haven't, it's warm. Yeah, that turned out pretty good. You know, mine and Nissa's experience with laundry has definitely been an adventure, and you know, it's just part of life. You know, we're living a chapter of our life that we never really anticipated that it'd end up being like this. We were hoping for far more grand living, but you know, this is what we've been dealt. We're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna try and find solutions to our problems that work within our means, and you know, just keep moving one step forward at a time. Reevaluate and just keep moving forward. Not trying to get discouraged by life. Now, looking at this thing, I do have one concern, that when my clothes are drying, how do I keep the birds from sitting on this thing?